Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your general love relationship reading for the second half of October. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind because it cannot and will not resonate with everybody. Also, do not get caught up on the gender of the cards. Nothing is gender specific. And also keep in mind that time is fluid. Okay, so Sagittarius, I have you, I have your person, I have the situation, what's crossing the situation, the outcome, and some messages of advice. Now, feel free to flip or reverse or swap these two people because, you know, it could be you, it could be your person, or it could be vice versa. Just take it how it resonates. So I'm going to go ahead and start over here on your side. We have focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Sag, what this card represents is the need to release negativity, to not focus on negativity, and to instead focus on the positive characteristics and qualities of those around you. So if it's this person that you're in a relationship with and you are focusing on too many negative aspects, the thing to keep in mind is our perspective on a situation is completely determined by how we feel about the situation. So if you are feeling a certain way, a negative way, perhaps, then your perspective, your perception of that situation is only going to be negative. So if you focus on the positive and the love, then those things are going to come back to you tenfold. So this card is really encouraging you to kind of release the negative mindset so that you can open yourself up to the positive, so you can allow that to come in. Focus on the love, and the love will come in. Like attracts like. But it can be hard to focus on love when you got the Seven of Cups, which is all about illusions. This could definitely be many options, many choices, but you see this person is removing their mask. There's an illusion. And perhaps you are seeing through an illusion at this point, or perhaps this is you being told you need to remove a mask so you can see through it. Or maybe someone has had other options in this situation, other choices. You have the Four of Wands. This represents, to me as a reader, twin flame, soulmate connection. Could also represent marriage, higher commitments, reunion, celebration. But I do think with the focus on love and then the Seven of Cups, I do think that perhaps this is a soulmate or someone that you feel very passionate and deeply connected to, but something has happened that has made you feel like there's an illusion to this, that maybe this isn't real, it's not everything that you are perceiving. But I'm almost seeing this as encouragement that there is something good here. You just have to kind of work through whatever it is that is preventing you from seeing that at this point. You have the Chariot. The Chariot represents forward movement, determination, courage, confidence, strength. I'm seeing this as wanting to move forward, wanting to take the next step, wanting to move in a direction that is aligned with your highest good. But I feel like there's something holding you back, preventing you from doing that. Because you have the Seven of Wands, which indicates feeling guarded, feeling like you have to defend yourself. So I do think that you see this connection, you feel this connection, you see the potential for this to be something very special. And you want to move forward, you want to move towards it and embrace it. But something is holding you back, making you feel like you have to keep your guard up, which is hindering the progression of this. But something does change because you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands can represent focus, can represent choosing a direction to move in. It represents making a decision. So I do see that even though you are feeling guarded and you are feeling like you can't move forward, you in fact are going to do just that. Because after that, you have the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. And I feel like that's what you're moving towards once you focus on love, once you remove this mask, see through the illusions. Perhaps these are illusions that you're kind of creating yourself. Fear is a very powerful thing, and sometimes when we get stuck in this analysis paralysis, this fear can create these illusions that don't actually exist. And perhaps you're finally going to see through that, move away from that, move towards what you actually want, and it's going to bring you a new passionate beginning. Your person has turned on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. What this represents is the need to focus on love as well. It's interesting. You have focus on love, and they have turned on your heart light, which also is letting this person focus on love, letting them be open to love. When they look back on memories of love, of experiences of love, it actually opens them up to receiving love and to giving love. So it's interesting that both of these cards are indicative of a need to focus on love. It's almost as if you both are in the same, you guys are almost parallel in a way. It's almost like a fear-based thing going on here. It's very interesting. They have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intellectual, very logical, very head over heart, sometimes very detached from emotions. They don't let their emotions run them. Their mind kind of takes over. I almost get this feeling that this person is very much in their head about something right now. And it's causing them to hold on to something, to try to maintain some sort of control, because the King of Swords can be very controlling in their own right, and it's all based on, I feel like it's more so based on preventing things from just going into complete chaos, trying to keep some sort of logic in organization. And the Four of Pentacles is all about not wanting to let something go, holding on to something, control. I mean, look at the way she's holding on to this. She's not wanting to give this up. And I feel like, back to that analysis paralysis, I feel like someone is definitely getting in their head and not being able to let go of something, not being able to move forward. I have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, they're kind of very determined. They're impulsive. They're passionate. They go after what they want. They can be a little bit flighty, can be in and out. Perhaps someone had some player tendencies in this connection, and perhaps that is what is making someone want to hold back, because they're unsure if this individual that they're in this situation with is still, has other options, is still, has these player tendencies. Maybe this has been an on and off type of thing. This is kind of like an in and out energy. They come and go as they please, kind of come in when they want something, and then you don't see them again when they've already gotten what they want. So maybe this energy is what is causing this King of Swords and this Four of Pentacles, this need to hold on to something. Then you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very creative, very enthusiastic, very passionate as well. I almost get like a youthful, passionate, vivacious type of energy from this Page of Wands. This could also represent travel, because you do have the World here as well. So perhaps someone is traveling, because, the Knight could represent moving towards something. But I feel like somebody is going to be coming into something, coming towards something with enthusiasm and passion and creativity, and like they know what they want now. And the world represents completion, satisfaction. It's the end of the journey. It is the, last step before a new beginning. Essentially, it is an ending. So whatever this is, I'm going to keep calling it analysis paralysis, because I really do feel like that's kind of what's going on. Whatever that is, I feel like it's going to be coming to an end. Or perhaps this is indicating this is going to be an ending with this person, Sag. Your situation. You have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The Three of Swords represents heartbreak and disappointment, letdown, betrayal, deception, deceit. And the Nine of Swords is like the nightmare card. It's anxiety, it's overthinking, overanalyzing, it's fear. I feel like whatever this is, this heartbreak, this deception, perhaps someone was being a player, and perhaps someone did have options, did have many, their hand in many different cups, so to speak. And perhaps that did create some heartbreak, and now someone's feeling anxious about it, having these fears, these negative thought patterns. What's crossing this heartbreak and this anxiety and fear is the Seven of Swords. Again, another card indicating some sort of deception or betrayal. The Seven of Swords is can represent theft, sneaky behavior. It could also represent secrets. So if this is your situation, Sag, and this is resonating, if the situation that you were in, there was some sort of betrayal and heartbreak, and now it's causing this hard stop on this connection, just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for this. Because in your outcome, you have the Well and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Now the Well in this deck is actually another major arcana, and it represents Gaia. It represents the birthplace of all creation, all inspiration. It is a new beginning. It is renewal and hope, and I feel like someone is coming out of this almost as a new person. And the Nine of Pentacles represents independence and, success, luxury, wealth, abundance. This is, for me, like a single lady card. Doesn't need anyone, has everything going for them, very independent, very strong, very confident, courageous, successful. Kind of sitting here, watching all of her flowers blossoming. Watching everything that she's worked hard for start to come to fruition. Creation coming to fruition. So the light at the end of the tunnel is that you're going to be, you or your person, whoever it is going to be creating this new, independent, abundant future for themselves. It's actually really beautiful. Your messages of advice. It's time to release negativity. Yes, it is. It is time to let go of that. Because once you do, once you release that negative energy, you can make space for something so much better. You also have work through your fears. Again, another card in Scorpio. So maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. But I do think that the fear is this negative energy that needs to be released, that needs to be overcome. This needs to be let go of. I also have believe in the impossible. Believe that there is a way out of this, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that things are going to turn in your favor. Let me show you the bottom of the deck here. Bottom of the deck, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. This is at the bottom of the deck, like the overall energy of this is to have faith. Because you are moving towards something that is so balanced. The Six of Pentacles is all about balance and reciprocity. You just need to hold on to your vision. Hold on to what it is that you want. What it is that you have in mind for your future, for your life. And don't let that go. Don't settle for anything that is not in alignment with that. Sag. For so much negative energy here, I do think that this was actually a good reading. You're going to come out of it. You have the 9 of Pentacles in your outcome. That is a really, really good energy. If this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think, if it is resonating. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.